Hello friends, welcome back to the another video lecture of OOP1 subject. In today's video lecture, we are going to discuss about collection interface. So our question is, what is collection? So we will use the collection to store some objects or modify the objects. Okay, so for it we have this type of structure is there. First of all, that is iterable interface is there, and our collection interface will extend the iterable interface. In our collection there will be list, queue and set interfaces will be there. After it we will have array list, linked list, vector, stack. These classes will be available into the list, so these classes will implement the list interface. This priority queue class will implement the queue interface. DQ means is double-ended queue will extend the queue interface. So this is the whole scenario. It will start from the iterable interface. So here blue portions are the interfaces and green portions are the classes. Okay, this is the most IMP figure for your GTU examination purpose. This will be asked into minimum 4 mark for your examination. We will start with the iterator. So our question is the what is iterator interface? So iterator interface provides the facility of iterating the element in a forward direction only. Means if we have some elements, if we have 10 elements, then we can start from the first element and we can get elements into forward direction. Means first element, second, then third, then fourth. In forward direction we can get elements by the iterator interface. We will have three methods for the iterator. First method is the hasNext method. hasNext method will return true if the iterator has more element, otherwise it will return the false. Next method is next method. It returns the elements and move to the cursor pointer to the next elements. If we want to print the present element and want to move on to the next element, then we will use next method. Then remove method. Remove method removes the last element written by the iterator. Where the iterator is present, that element will be removed by the remove method. This we will understand by a program. Next is the collection interface. This is our examination purpose question. Collection interface is the interface which is implemented by all the classes in the collection framework. Here we can say collection framework is implemented by all the classes. Main methods of collections will be add method, add all method and clear method. By the add method we can add elements. By add all method we can add all the elements that is available into our collection, and by the clear method we can remove all the elements. List interface is there. List interface is the child interface of collection interface. List interface is implemented by the classes array list, linked list, vector and stack. We can create our list by list 1 is equal to new array list is class, list 2 is equal to new linked list, here linked list is class, list 3 new vector, here vector is class, and here list 4 new stack, here stack is class. So we can create our list by these classes. In first class, that is array list, it uses a dynamic array to store the duplicate element of different data type. Here that is a contrast between array and array list. In array we can store only single data type element, but here in array list we can store different data types elements, and also it will be a dynamic array. The array list class maintains the insertion order and is non-synchronized. So here we will have to note, we will to remember that array list is not synchronized. The elements stored in array list class can be randomly accessed. For creating an object of array list, we will have the syntax array list object name is equal to new array list. There will be some method of array list also. First method is add, second is add. In it we have to specify the index, then clear method, and last index of method. Okay, so we will understand this array list by, so this is the program for array list. So array list class is of util package, so we have to import java.util.star. In it we have our main method is there. In it we have created our object of array list. So here array list AR is equal to new array list, so our object is AR. With the AR object we can perform operations of array list. By add method we can add the elements into our array list. So ar.add, so first element will be Kashyap Dave, ar.add second element will be the Hari, and ar.add KD, so third element will be the KD. So its index will be start from the 0. So 0th index will be Kashyap Dave, first index will be Hari, and second index will be KD. If we want to print our whole array list, then we can directly print by the simple println statement, and we can also pass our object. So by this we can print our full array list. It will print all the elements of array list. Okay, so we will understand it by an demo. So this is our elements Kashyap Dave, Hari, and KD. Now I will compile it. Java C space, our program is array list. So without compilation I have directly run my program, because if you want to directly run your program, so for that your syntax is Java space then your program name.java. So by this method you can directly compile and run. Both the process will be done at the same time. So here in output I can see my first element is Kashyap Dave, second element is Hari, and third element is KD. Okay, now here if we want to get some elements from specific indexes, then for that here you can see that I have got an element from the index 0, and I have stored into object O. I have get elements from the index 2 and stored into object O1. So by printing this object O and O1, I will get the values of index 0 and index 2. I can see that at the index 0 my value is Kashyap Dave, and at the index 2 my value is KD. So I will run the program again. So here I can see that it's written in Kashyap Dave and KD. At the 0 index it is Kashyap Dave available, and the second index KD is available. Okay, so by this method I can get my elements. In this I can also see that I can add element at specific index. So and also I can clear the array list, and also I have method last index of. So in it I have if we want to update some element, means if I have a value Kashyap Dave at the index 0 and I want to do it Dave Kashyap at the index 0, so by the set method I can do the update element. So here you can say first by this println statement I have print my Kashyap Dave, Hari, and KD. After the updating it prints Dave Kashyap, Hari, and KD. So by the set method I can also update the element of array list. After it we have a remove method here. Remove method will remove the elements from the specific index. If we put 1, then at the index 1 I have value Hari, so it will remove the Hari. By clear method it will clear the all the elements of array list, so clear method is for that. And last one method is contains. So if I check that contains method will return the value is available or not, means it will check the condition. So in my array list there is Hari is available at the one index, so I will check the AR dot contains Hari. If Hari is available into AR, then it will return the true. If it returns the true, then inner part of if statement will be executed. If Hari is not available, then inner part of this is not executed. So if Hari is present, then it will print Hari is present. So I will check the program again. So it prints Hari is present. If I check, if I made a mistake, Hari is HARI, instead of HARI I have put HARA, so it will not return the Hari is present, because this condition will be false, because HARA is not present in our array list, so it will be the false and its inner part will not executed. Okay, so this is the example of array list. Now we will understand the methods that we have learned into our iterator. Okay, so we have iterator method and we have has next and next method. So that methods we will understand by the array list. Okay, here we have array list AL, new array list. In it we have added two things, Jack and Taylor. So at the 0 index we have value Jack, at the 1 index we have value Taylor. Now we have created an iterator. For creating an iterator we will have iterator, then object name is equal to al dot iterator. Here object dot iterator, we want to create iterator of this array list, then this al we will pass here. If we have any queue, then that queue's object we will pass here. So now we have all the values that are available into array list and we have passed it into the iterator object. So iterator will have values Jack and Taylor. If we check itr dot has next, means it will check it has a value or not. If it has value, then it will return true. If it return true, then we will go into the while loop and print that element and move to the next element. And if again we will check that again there is value or not, then it will again return the true and it will go into the while loop. It will print it and go to the next element. Okay, now we will see the demo of this. Our class is array list iterator Java. So here we can say that it prints Jack and Taylor. So has next checks the element available or not, and next will be the print the element and go to the next index. Okay, so this is the methods of iterator. Okay, so this is it for today's video lecture. If you like this video, then like, comment and subscribe. Also share it with your friends. Thank you friends.